what's up? My name is Sonali. Welcome to a new video, and if you are new here, I am a 28-year-old living here in Austin, Texas. We bought our house in 2023, and ever since then we've been doing some renovations here and there. And in this vlog I'm so excited because I'm going to show you guys a very big home update. I guess not as big as the bathroom renovations, but still really exciting. And this vlog is a compilation of clips I've gotten throughout the past 2 weeks. I originally was going to do 2 separate vlogs, but it made sense to do just like one big long vlog. I usually never film the intros after I film all the clips, but I realized that my first intro was out of focus and I just couldn't start the vlog like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you guys want to see more in real life content, go ahead and follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Got Sophie here. Sophie's always scared of the water though. And like this whole trail is on the water, poor girl. Got back from my walk and I did some stuff in the garden. I like added more soil to the beds because it was just getting really low for some reason. And then I cut a few just like dead flowers off of the plants. I didn't realize I had to do that, but now it makes sense. So I hope they're not dead yet. I also took like the dead flowers and sprinkled the seeds through the soil. I don't know if that will work, but hey, like we're all learning here. So right now we are gonna try to move this like kitchen nook table away from the area just so that he could have, you know, as much space as he needs to install. Oh my god, I don't even think I told you guys what it was. Okay, wait a second.
I will cut whatever, you know, to the exact measurements of the baseboards, get them in, fit them, attach them to the wall.
Perfect.
And she all set.
Sweet.
All right.
The baseboards are taken off and they're about to bring it in. I'm so excited.
I'm sure you got it though.
Yep.
Find it if not.
Cute. I love it.
I love your molding.
Yeah, it looks so good.
Yeah.
Wow, it looks beautiful.
I like that paint too.
What do you think, babe? Yay! So pretty though.
Yeah.
Wow. First impression, I absolutely love the molding on it. We ended up picking the same paint color as our cabinet. Kind of pulls more yellow on this side just because the sun is hitting it, but I think it was a good decision. It looks so good, and the other one is going to come right here, so that's why there's no crown molding on that. It is later in the evening and I wanted to show you guys with the table and the chairs and everything what it looks like, because this is my favorite time, this kitchen area. The sun just hits so beautifully and this is what it looks like. I am in love with the crown molding. Originally he said he could do like a shaker style, which is kind of more new build looking, and I wanted it to be cozy, homey, a little bit more traditional, so I decided to go with the crown molding, and I love how he put it on this corner too. It looks so freaking good. He is gonna come back tomorrow. I think I mentioned this, but basically he didn't account for this ledge on that side, so this isn't able to open because it's blocking that, but he's gonna be back tomorrow to fix that. And I think I'm gonna DIY the cushions because it's just gonna be a lot more affordable. Do not mind our dirty ass windows. Like, what in the world? I don't know why I haven't even noticed that until now. That needs to be cleaned ASAP. Question for you guys. I really don't want to get rid of this table. I don't want to have to buy a new table, but I feel like I might have to because it's just so much longer than all of this. But I do feel like the chairs fill up some space so it doesn't look as bad. But what do you guys think? Does it need a bigger table? I feel like even with cushions and pillows, it might fill the space up a little bit more. I'm also thinking about doing something different for the curtains, maybe some like hanging drapery. I truly could not be more happy that I finally bit the bullet and did this. I was even thinking in my head, like, why am I doing the kitchen nook before the powder bathroom that has to still be renovated? But Ryan was like, okay, well, you don't go in the powder bathroom that often, but you're in the kitchen all the time. And I was like, you're right. Thank you for validating me. Originally, I was gonna go with a kitchen nook bench that I saw on Amazon, and you just like build it yourself. It looked pretty simple to do. I mean, I don't think I would have done it, you know, Ryan would have had a little weekend project, but I am very, very, very happy that I decided to go with a custom build because that kitchen nook was going to cut off right in the middle of the window. Actually, it wasn't even perfectly in the middle. It was just like a little off the middle, and I think that would have messed with my brain not being super symmetrical. Obviously with doing it custom, you can literally choose whatever width you want, whatever height you want. So I ended up doing a pretty deep bench. I was just thinking about like the pillows, if you want to like lay back on them. I want it to be very, very comfy. I mean, I work in the kitchen all the time. I don't know why I do that, but I love it down here, and I just think it's gonna be so beautiful with cushions. I really want to try to add some kind of color. I'm thinking maybe like a pale blue or some kind of a green, but I just cannot commit to a color because you're gonna see it every single day, you know? But Ryan brought up a good point. If I do DIY it myself, I can easily change it out if I don't like the fabric. My gut's telling me to do neutral, but I'm just trying to add some kind of color into this home. Like I said, the evening is my favorite time to be in the kitchen because the sun just hits it so beautifully. And the cabinets kind of look like a butter yellow color when that sun hits it a certain way. But I wanted to show you guys this corner because I am obsessed with it. This is like all I've ever dreamed of. And I got some new additions recently. I'm not sure when the last time I vlogged my kitchen. I'm loving this checkerboard cheese board thing. It's from Magnolia Home. I actually purchased a couple of things off that site for the first time ever. This cookbook stand is also from there. I'm in love with the scallop detailing. And I think I'm gonna make this pasta for dinner tonight. Pink lemon pasta with pink peppercorns. H-E-B did not have pink peppercorns, so I actually ended up having to Amazon Prime it. But this cookbook is the Wishbone Kitchen cookbook, and Ryan got me the signed copy. How freaking cool is that? It really is such a beautiful cookbook, and I haven't made a recipe yet from it. So I think that's what we're gonna do today. Because I would love to say good morning, it is not the morning. I've been working all morning to get my latest YouTube video up and TikTok vlogs that kind of go with the YouTube video, and I want to try to like space them out. So I was just editing and voiceovering everything this morning, and now I'm just trying to like post it not all at once, I guess, if that makes sense. But now I feel like I'm already rushed, and I really wanted to get ready way earlier, but I just didn't have the time. So it's currently 3:51 and I have an event at 6, and I want to get there somewhat on time / early. It is an event with Aster the Label, which is a really big clothing brand. I actually have worn a bunch of their stuff in the past, and Sammy Spalter from Form is hosting it, which is super exciting because I love Form activewear. Obviously we gotta look our best, and they sent me an Aster the Label outfit to wear, and you guys, it's at my favorite restaurant here in Austin, the Peacock at the Proper Hotel. So starting on the makeup, I'm not gonna do my full makeup routine, but I'll try to do bits and pieces. I have really been loving the Nars foundation, specifically the light reflecting foundation, and I use both of these just because I don't really even know what color I am right now. I've gotten so dark this summer, but right now I'm mixing Tahoe and Cadiz. I just can't stay out of the sun. I love to swim, and I refuse to like stay out of the sun. Well, if there's an option to have an umbrella, obviously I will. But even when I'm like shooting out and about, like I'm just gonna be in the sun and I can't really help that. I feel like I mentioned this in a video before, but I fully switched to using brushes instead of beauty blenders, and I really, really love the way my makeup turns out. I was thinking about this. I need to do a quarterly makeup routine because sometimes I'll look back at old photos and I'm like, wow, my makeup was really good back then. What did I use? And obviously I do have a couple of makeup routines here and there. It would be so nice to be able to do it like quarterly. If anything changes, you know, I can kind of have like a record of what I did. I will say this is very full coverage. Actually, I feel like I vlogged this foundation before, and I remember saying it's very like bridal. After a long day, I look at myself and I'm like, if this is my makeup at the end of my wedding day, I would not be mad because it looks really good. This is a note for my future self when I'm editing this video. I need to restock this product. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish. You know it's a good product when like the label is all scratched off. But I've hit pan a while ago and I've just been kind of like savoring it. I really only try to put it under my eyes as the first layer of powder. And then I go in with like kind of a heavier powder, but it's just like such a light mattifying powder. And I'll show you guys what it looks like. Just always blend out the creases before you go in with the powder, because then at that point you're just setting your creases. Okay, so it's shiny, you can see that. It literally looks like a filter. Blending out one more time on the other side. You can see it's shiny. Swirling the brush around. Filter, I'm telling you, it's so good. So good. Need to restock this immediately. This is perfect if you want like a little bit of an underglow because it's not fully mattifying. If I need it to be fully mattifying, I'll go in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder or my Huda Beauty, which, where is she? I'll take this little guy, my Easy Bake in banana bread, and that goes right on the chin and right on my upper lip, because why the hell do I sweat so much there? So annoying. I've been more sweaty this summer than ever before, and it's just hell for me. I was rushing to get ready, so I couldn't really finish the get ready with me, but I curled my hair and I did it wand style because I'm very into that these days. And then you just like brush it out and it looks so like voluminous. I don't even know. So I'm really into those kind of curls. But this is the dress that they sent me. It looks so freaking good. I was worried because since I am really dark right now, I was like, is this brown gonna look good against my skin? But I don't know. I think it looks really cute. It is a skirt too, so it has like shorts underneath. And I just feel like it's very snatching. Fits me perfectly. Astro the Label is a dream brand to work with, and I can't believe they gifted me a dress, and I'm going to a dinner tonight with them. They gave me a 15% off discount code, so I'll have it on the screen and in the description box if you guys are interested. I've seen so many people actually shopping for fall already, and I'm like, what the heck? How is it almost fall? This is the fall collection, by the way, as you can tell by the beautiful fall colors. But I am kind of excited for fall fashion. I feel like it's more fun, like you get to layer different things. Happy Friday for me and my crazy hair. It was hair wash day. I feel so clean and fresh. I'm just gonna wear my hair natural today, I think. I'm about to go get a facial. I haven't gotten a facial in so long. I'm so excited. I'm gonna go to Face Foundry and they have a new location in Tarrytown, so I'm gonna go check it out. Yesterday's event was so fun. I met Sammy and the first thing I said, I was like, I'm a huge fan of Form. I love the sets. I was kind of bummed because the food that we ate was like catered by the hotel, or I don't even know where it really came from, but basically it wasn't the Peacock food, which I was so excited about. It was still such a great event, and I met some of the girls from the brand. If you ever go to a brand event, of course have fun, but you're also there to make connections, especially with the brand. So I always make sure to like find the marketing girl or whoever and introduce myself, because it's so much more helpful to like put a face to the name in person instead of just like emailing back and forth where you don't even know what they look like. I did super light skincare because I feel like they're just gonna take it off in an hour. My skin's doing pretty good recently, other than the occasional whitehead that I pop and then it scars. You know how it is. But within the last week, I've gotten so just dry around my skin. I used to have really bad eczema right on my upper lip. So sometimes when my skin's just drying out, this just gets so uncomfortably dry. Like you can even feel it under your makeup. It's just like hard to move almost. But I'm hoping that this facial just like gives me so much hydration that it just like heals my skin. Even though I'm doing like the same skincare and I'm trying to moisturize even more, I'm pretty sure last night I even slept with some ointment on it, but I don't know, still feeling really dry. So I don't know if I need to drink more water, but we need to fix this. The skin is feeling so much more hydrated now. And I know I fell asleep in that facial because I feel like I always do. but I'm pretty sure I felt myself snoring, and that's just always so embarrassing. But I truly haven't felt that relaxed in so long. She did such a good job with like all of the movements. Like I could tell she knew what she was doing. If you're in Austin, they gave me a discount code for Face Foundry if it's your first time, and you can check out their Tarrytown location. They also have one on South Congress, but you should definitely go to Marissa. My room is a mess. I just finished filming a TikTok, but I'm running out the door to dinner. We're getting sushi and we're gonna go to 1010. We're meeting up with a lot of Ryan's friends. Here's the outfit of the night. I have this top from Princess Polly. I had a matching skirt, but I stained it, which sucks because it was so cute. But I paired it with a jean mini skirt from Stradivarius. This bag I got in Mexico City, and I will take you guys along for the night on my iPhone. Good morning, you guys. It is actually Sunday. We've had a pretty low-key weekend, except for Friday. We did have some fun, but yesterday I was shooting a proposal, and this morning I have a family shoot at one of my favorite locations in Austin. It's called Laguna Gloria, and it's like this museum, but it's right on the water. It's so gorgeous. So I thought I would take you guys along for this family shoot. Looks like we got some pretty good lighting today, so I'm excited about it. You do have to pay to be able to shoot here. You get like a little visitor's pass so they know that you're a photographer. I'm pretty sure they only let one photographer each hour go, so it's kind of nice. You really get like the whole space to yourself. During shoots, I love to be mic'd up, and this is the mic I've been using recently. It's the DJI Mic Mini, I believe, and I will say the one thing I don't like about this mic is that the magnet on the back is not as strong as you would think it would be. So I've already lost one. You can always get a replacement on Amazon, but it still sucks. So I just attach it to my shirt. I can feel that my shirt's really thick today. And if something just grazes my shirt, like the mic will fall off like that. So I need to be very careful today. Actually, you know what? I can put this on. That's smart. And then put the mic on this because it's probably thinner material than a thick tank top. That's actually, it does feel a lot stronger. Okay, we're gonna do that today. And then this part goes into your iPhone. I think my client's getting here in about like 5 minutes. So I usually go on Pinterest before and just screenshot a bunch of poses that can start me off. And then from those poses, I'll do my own variations. We only do have a 30-minute session today, so it'll be going pretty fast. She actually gave me a shot list, which is basically just a list of photos that she specifically wants. So like one of her and her husband, one of her and the kids. So it's my priority to get all those photos done, and then if we have time in the end, I can be more creative. I just attached the mic, so this is what the sound quality is like on the mic versus what you just heard, which was just my iPhone 16 Pro Max. Maybe you guys can like hold hands or something, and will you guys slide over this way? Yeah, I'm just trying to block that sign behind you. Perfect. I want you guys to maybe take like 1, 2, 3 steps and go super slow, slower than that. Yes, you look so pretty. Did you get your hair done too? Looks so good. Big smiles, big smiles. Yeah, that's it. Perfect. And remember to laugh big, okay? 3, 2, 1, big smiles. Good. All right, look at your mommy now. Perfect. Look at me again, Carla. And both of you look at me. Perfect. I can try to hold it too. That way she looks up. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. This works well. Pop your head off a little bit. Yep, there we go. Let's do one of the girls only here. Thank you, thank you. Look at the front of the building. It looks like you're in Europe, I swear. This is such a hidden gem. Although I don't know if it's that hidden, but it's very beautiful. I'm probably gonna regret filming this part of the vlog because I can feel how much sweat is on my face. I always forget to start my dang Apple Watch workout before a session because I need to be getting those, you know, steps in. and make it count. It's literally like a workout. Like, you guys see me talking so fast trying to direct. It's like I never stop talking throughout a shoot. But I think it went so well. It was such a pretty day. Today we are getting lip filler for the second time actually. I got it like, I want to say 2 years ago, a little bit over that. And up until this point, I did feel like it was still there. It lasted a really long time. I think they say that lip filler is supposed to dissolve in 6 months, but I feel like a lot of people now are realizing that it doesn't go away that fast. But this is what the lips look like right now. And I just kind of wanted to get it plump, just like a little juicy, you know, like I'm not going crazy big. I'm going to Skin Farm this time. I've gotten facials here and they're a newer med spa in Austin, and number one, the place is gorgeous. Number two, they are like the sweetest people. So today we're gonna get lip filler with Katie. I'm just now realizing I totally forgot to put on mascara today, so that's great. I know it's a trend to like not wear mascara, but I just feel like so unfinished. Hello. How are y'all? I'm here with Katie and she's gonna do my lip filler, and I thought I would just have her say a couple of things about it because I think we're doing a different kind of lip filler this time, right?
Yes, I think we're doing something a little bit softer than last time.
Yes.
So Sonali had filler about 2 years ago.
Like a little over, yeah.
Or a little over. So, and filler will last, 6 months to a year, but sometimes longer. So we do see some volume still in her lips, but she's wanting a little more hydration. So we're gonna go with something a little bit soft just to kind of add some hydration back in the lips. We'll probably not do a full syringe. I don't think we need that today, but we'll kind of assess as we go. And yeah, just add a little bit of hydration back in there.
Cool. I'm excited, but also nervous
Me too.
for the pain.
Yes.
But she said hopefully it's a little bit
We've got a very
stronger.
strong numbing agent, and I'm
Yes.
gonna walk her through everything. We've got some distraction tools too.
Yes.
So
let's do it.
sometimes it gets inside the lips and on your tongue goes a little numb. It's okay if that happens. It's common.
Okay, so Katie talked me into getting some Botox. And I've never gotten Botox before. My mom actually always says it's, the best thing. And a lot of people talk so highly about it. But basically, like, my forehead has some lines. It's never, like, bothered me a ton. But I feel like in this era, my bridal era, I just want to have, like, the smoothest skin. So we're going to do, like, the 11s and then the lines right here. I'm nervous, you guys.
How are we doing?
I don't want to say it because I don't want to jinx it.
Yeah, okay. We'll do a couple more and see how you do.
It's not as bad as last time, but it's still...
Yay, but still a little spicy.
Yeah.
It's like, doesn't feel great. Right? Or one more time. Then relax. Perfect.
My appointment today was like at 10:30 and now it is currently 5:50, and this is what the lips look like. They're definitely enlarged. I mean, obviously they're swollen. I think I'm starting to bruise a little bit on the bottom lip, but other than that, they look pretty good. And I'm really excited to see what they look like when they aren't swollen, because they're gonna die down a little bit. At first she did like a little bit of the syringe and she was like, check it out, let me know what you think. And I was like, honestly, I feel like if they are swollen right now, I just don't want to like get the lip filler and then be like, what the heck, it didn't even do anything if we don't use like a lot of the syringe. But the great thing about Skin Farm is that they actually save the syringe of whatever you don't use, and you can come back in like 2 weeks. I think they save it up to 8 weeks. Maybe that's wrong, but I'm pretty sure they save it for 8 weeks. And so you can always come back and get a little bit more after they've gone down and you're like, I need a little bit more. So we did go in a little heavier. I think the first time I ever did lip filler, we did 0.8 something, and then this time we did 0.7. And we did Restylane, I think that's what it's called. And she said that was the brand, but the name of the filler that we used was Refine. Okay, and for Botox, you won't really see it set in until like 2 weeks from now. So I'll obviously give you guys an update on that. I did want to talk about the pain of it all this time because I think I mentioned it was incredibly painful the last time I got it done. And they numbed me and everything, and honestly this time it wasn't as bad. I don't know if I was like going expecting it to hurt really bad, so that helped a little bit, but I really don't think it was as bad this time. Like, I think it might have been a stronger numbing cream, or just like the needle itself felt thinner Like I feel like the last time it just felt so painful and like thick. I don't know how to describe it, but anyways, thank God it didn't hurt as bad because I was so nervous about that. And the Botox barely hurt, like especially compared to the filler. I was like kind of glad that they did that in the beginning so I could be like, oh, Botox is not bad at all. Oh, also, I don't think it's Botox. I got Dysport, and I got 22 units of Dysport in my forehead. We actually had a call with our wedding planner today, which is super exciting. We finally got the ball rolling with talking about timelines and decor and all that stuff. I really had no idea what I wanted to do with decor because I do want it to be something super unique, but also I want to keep costs down with florals and all of that. Like I don't want to go over budget, especially because of the venue we chose. I feel like it's already beautiful on its own and it doesn't need a ton, and that's really why we picked it. Also, if you haven't watched my venue touring video, I reveal at the end where I'm gonna get married in 2026, so very exciting. We actually officially put the deposit down last week and signed the contract, so it is official. We're getting married in fall of 2026. I put on a little activewear dress because I'm gonna go on a walk with my friend Kiana. I think we're gonna walk around Travis Heights, South Congress area, just get some steps in because I did not work out today. And we had a class scheduled for tomorrow morning, but that's like our alpha class. It's like weightlifting and, you know, a lot of cardio. And Katie told me that I can't be sweating for like 48 hours. She said 48 hours is minimum, but she said a couple days would be great. So I was like, I think I'm gonna have to cancel that class. I was gonna go and just be like, can you take it easy on me? But honestly, she said that I shouldn't be sweating, and I feel like I easily sweat. So I was just like, you know what? I'll just not. I totally forgot to take any vlog clips while I was on my walk. We just ended up going to South Congress and I had my phone in my bag this whole time because it was actually really dead. But I am just watering the plants now, and honestly my garden did not turn out as well as I wanted it to this year. I literally bought like specialty cut flowers on Etsy and didn't really go the way I wanted it to. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, and it sucks because I'm like, dang, I actually put effort this year and I feel like my garden last year did better, and I was just like chaotic gardening, I think that's what they call it. Also, I bought my tomato plants from H-E-B last year and they went crazy. I had so many tomatoes, and then this year I actually started a couple from seeds, and then I got a few plants from friends, so they also started from seed, and it just feels like it's going a lot slower. But then I realized I didn't have enough soil in the planter, so I recently put more soil in the planter and fertilized it, and it's doing so much better now. I actually have a tomato growing. Oh, wait, two. How exciting is that? It's like almost end of summer in my mind, and I'm just getting started on my tomatoes, but that's okay. This is what the garden's looking like right now. I don't know what happened here. There was like nothing in here at all except for weeds, even though we put down that blocker, which makes no sense. And then all of my poppies were here. A ton of them were dead, so I just cut them off. And then my zinnias did pretty good this year. There's just not as many as I wanted there to be, and definitely not as many as I planted. Last year, I think it was last year, we planted this peach tree and it's literally doubled in size. I think it's honestly tripled in size now that I'm looking at it. Unfortunately, a critter took all of our peaches, which sucks because there were so many baby peaches. I was so excited, you guys, but then 2 weeks later, they were just all gone one day. And I never really see birds or anything out here. So I'm like, literally what could have happened other than a critter taking it? But next year, I know, I guess. Here's an update on the jasmine that we planted on this side of our little shed. Again, I really thought it would be doing better by now, but that's okay. We live and we learn. Dinner's looking good tonight. We got a big pack of steaks for Costco, so we're gonna be eating steak for a while, but I'm not complaining. It is Tuesday, and here is an update on the lips. They don't look as bad, but they still kind of feel a little bit tight, so I know they're still swollen. But I am about to go shoot my first Courthouse wedding. I've honestly gotten a good amount of inquiries for a Courthouse wedding, but it just never worked out timing or anything like that. And so today I'm doing my first one. I literally have no idea what to expect, but I got my flash in case it's like dark in there. But I'm photographing a couple that I just went to their engagement party, and I photographed their engagement party, and I loved the photos so much, and they're such a sweet couple. They ended up just wanting to do it at the Courthouse. I think they are doing a bigger wedding later down the line, but I'm very excited, and she showed me her dress. It's so gorgeous, so hopefully it turns out well. later in the day. It's like 6:30 right now. The Courthouse wedding was at 1 something, and it was the quickest wedding I've ever witnessed. It was literally 3 minutes. It was kind of crazy. But after that, we took some family portraits outside and then also did some portraits of just them. And you guys, like, I feel like I'm gonna be posting these photos forever because they're that good, and I like want to upload them to Pinterest, and oh my gosh, they're just so cute and they turned out really well. I was actually really nervous because midday is not ideal, especially for shooting outdoors. Right after family photos, there was like this cloud that blocked the sun and stayed there for a while. We got so freaking lucky, so it looked kind of overcast, which is honestly preferred sometimes. I mean, not always. Like, I love a good sun flare and golden hour, but that was so clutch because the photos weren't like harsh and the highlights weren't harsh, and that just makes it a lot tougher for me to edit. So the edits were beautiful and I'm done, and I sent the gallery over to her. That's like not even 24 hours of a turnaround time. We got really lucky because we got a courtroom that had a lot of natural light on this side, and a lot of the times I feel like they're really dark and dingy. We did some portraits outside, which turned out so good, even though I was like trying to fight to find the shade without any sunspots. And here are the couple portraits. I did a couple in black and white, which I really never do, but I was just feeling fun today. And look how good they look. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy with them. I guess I can say that I do Courthouse weddings and like add that to my services. I mean, it was honestly really fun. It was pretty quick and I really enjoyed it, so I'd be down to do more. Let's do a little lip check-in. I tried to put some lipstick and lip liner over it just because there is a little bit of bruise, but here's what they look like right now. Like, pretty good. I don't know if the swelling has gone down all the way. I feel like it's still a little bit swollen, but I guess we'll check in tomorrow. You guys have been keeping up with the vlogs. You know that I went to LA recently, and I waited an hour in line at Community Goods for the matcha spanner, and then the next day I waited 30 minutes again for the same drink because it was so good. So I ended up getting some Rocky's matcha, which is the exact brand that they use. Not sure if they use this exact matcha because they have a couple of different ones, but online they said that this was a sweeter one, so I wanted to try it out, and I thought we could recreate the matcha spanner at home together. So let's do it. It's all in there. Wanted to show you guys a quick comparison of the matcha I have been using. It's from Amazon. This is the one, and this is the color, and then this is Rocky's color. Look how much more vibrant. I never even realized that this smells so much better. This looks absolutely magical, and now I'm kind of pissed that I've been introduced to Rocky's matcha because, like, how can I go back, you know? But like, this is pretty expensive. I believe it came with 20 grams of matcha, and if you do like 3 grams per matcha, that's not that many matchas. Let's not judge until we get to the final matcha. The best part of the matcha spanner is that they have like this heavy whipped cream topping. So you're just gonna take some heavy whipping cream, then that also gets some simple syrup. So I hope I have enough of that. You just wanna make it a little bit creamy, a little bit whipped, but not where you can see a stiff peak. Okay, it's gonna be so good. Take a spoon and just dip it in, coat the back of the spoon, and that's kind of like the consistency you want. Not like fully whipped cream, but you know, just a little bit more whipped than heavy whipping cream. Ooh. One of my absolute favorite things about this matcha is the sea salt on top. You gotta get the Maldon salt. It is a game changer. And for funsies, let's just add some leftover matcha powder on top from the sifter. Honestly, this exceeded my expectations. I haven't even tried it yet, but like, look how perfect it looks. Actually, the most insane matcha I have ever made at home. And unfortunately, I don't think there's ever any going back from Rocky's matcha. Or if something better comes along, I'd be so down to try it, but it's so good. I can definitely taste a difference between that and the matcha I was using previously. You have to try this if you have been to Community Goods, or even if you haven't and you love matcha and you love a sweeter matcha. It is so good. But you gotta add the salt, promise me. Tonight we're going to a Michelin-recommended omakase here in Austin. So I thought I would bring you guys along. It's called Tare, and I've heard the most amazing things. If you guys know me, you know that I'm obsessed with sushi. Like, it just gives me so much happiness. So I cannot wait to go try this place out. We've been to Sushi Bar, ATX, and Sushi by Scratch. I don't think we've been to another omakase here. We've been to those a couple of times. It's kind of like hard to branch out when you know it's so good. So I'm really curious to see how this compares to those. Here's the outfit of the night. I feel like my best outfits come from me being in a rush because I just like randomly put this together. And I haven't worn these jeans in so long, and I love these jeans. They are from Madewell. And then the top is from Zara. Shoes are from Amazon, and I really like them because they have a very mini block heel. So they're not uncomfortable, but they are a little bit more elevated than just like a thong sandal. Also, I'm bringing this bag that I got from Mexico City. It looks like it's about to bust open because there's so much camera gear in here. I really want to try to create a TikTok while I'm at dinner. We had the whole place to ourselves. It was literally just us two. Friday night at a Michelin-recommended place. Like
5:30. Friday afternoon.
Okay, but I feel like
I think it should have been packed.
You know the thing where like everyone in Austin doesn't work.
It's true.
So like
this is tucked away. I think they agreed.
It is up north.
If it was like downtown, they'd be like packed all the time.
Yeah.
But overall,
yeah.
I think I'd give it a 9.4.
Okay, I was gonna say like a 8.95. Yeah.
I thought they were a little creative. Like, I thought dessert made a huge difference. Like, that was the best dessert we've had.
That's true, because I feel like every omakase we've had just does like some random like dessert that's not even like that sweet.
There was no like welcome cocktail, but the miso soup made up for it.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
The dessert. Miso soup was so good.
It was really good. I mean, everything was so good. You know what I liked about this place actually is that it's like not like they did do like some kind of fusion, because I think you read that it was like Japanese and Mexican fusion.
Yeah, I asked him about it too. Right?
So when Ryan told me that, I was like, oh dang, it's gonna be somewhere that like tries a little too hard with the flavors and stuff. But honestly, it was like a lot simpler than Sushi Bar and Sushi by Scratch. I feel like those places yeah, for sure Sushi Bar, because they just like come up with random concoctions and put it on the sushi.
Everything but the bagel seasoning and like hot Cheetos. I'm like, what are you doing? Like,
Which it's good a lot of the time, but sometimes you just want the sushi, especially because you're paying so much for such great quality sushi. You just like want to taste the sushi, you know? So I really did like that about this place.
The Mexican fusion here was like, we used like a serrano pepper and this paste that we like,
which was delicious with the fish.
I guess their head chef, they said, was from, where do you say?
Purpose. If you're a sushi lover, I definitely recommend it, and I can tell why I got Michelin recommended.
If you live at the Domain, it's like a 5-minute drive.
Are we close to the Domain?
Yeah, really close to it.
I don't even know where I am half the time because Ryan drives
me. It's like just past it in the little shopping center.
Morning, happy Saturday. Today's gonna be a super fun day, and we're gonna start off by getting coffee. We always like to try a new coffee shop, and I'm telling myself this is a new place because I don't remember going here and getting something. I think we got Ryan a coffee when we went here, but it was like years ago. It's called Intelligentsia, and since it was only me and Ryan last night in the omakase, we were talking about like restaurants and like favorite coffee shops, and somebody recommended this place because apparently they have this like matcha on draft. Really hoping it's like an oat milk version because I'm lactose intolerant. Just did a full beat. It turned out so good today, like very extra glowy. I did add this extra step, so I do think it helped. I moisturized heavily with the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream, and then I did the iconic London drops. I loved this earlier this year, and then I just randomly put it away, so I forgot about it, but I was like, let's get these back out. And honestly, like, I can literally see a glow even though I put on setting powder, so I need to continue to use that. But I need to touch up my hair. Well, actually, let's just brush it out and see. I'm trying a new brunch spot out with our friends this morning. It's called, well, actually it's at 1 p.m. It's called East End Ballroom, and I haven't seen it, but my friend lives on the east side, so she probably just like drove past it or maybe heard about it. Every week, I swear there's a new restaurant popping up, so like literally if you just drive by like the city or East Austin, you'll probably notice a new sign. I feel like I always am noticing something new, especially where we used to live, which was Lenox 7. It was right on 7th Street. If you guys live in Austin, it's like the apartment building right next to Holiday. Holiday is such a good bar. Their frozen Mexican martini is like insane, but it sucks because like all that started getting built right when we were leaving that apartment complex. I was like, amazing. After we go to brunch, we're gonna just like go walk around East Austin. I think there's this thing called Freeze Week where a bunch of bars are having specialty frozen cocktails, so I think we're gonna check that out. And then tonight at 7, we are gonna go meet some other friends at this place called Fig. 2 of our friends play music there on Saturdays, I believe, so we're gonna enjoy some music, and then we're going to eat there. And then it's our friend's birthday tomorrow, so I think we're gonna maybe do like cake cutting at his house. So we got a long day of drinking too. There are these pills called Party Smart pills, and I take them before, you know, I know I'm gonna be drinking or like, you know, doing like a big long day, and I need to remember to take them today. This morning's matcha was good, but not as good as the matcha I made at home. If you haven't seen my last vlog, I recreated the matcha Spanner or Einspanner, I don't even know how to say it, from Community Goods, and it is so good. I finally got Rocky's matcha. So yeah, nothing can beat my at-home matcha now, but it was good. It was very creamy. It was oat milk, so that was nice. But I always ask for extra sweetener, and then it still wasn't like as sweet as I wanted it to be. But I feel crazy because I'm like, I want to ask for more, but I think they're gonna think I'm like insane. But it was still good. I feel like there are better matchas in the city though, and sometimes you're not always in the mood for like something so creamy. Sometimes you want something a little bit more refreshing. La La Land finally opened here in Austin on South Congress, which is an insane location. It's like so good, but also there is still a line out the door every single time we pass by. This morning wasn't as bad as I've seen in the past, but it's still pretty long. But honestly, I think that matcha is so good, especially the Keith Lee matcha. I think it started in Los Angeles, but it's in Dallas and I believe Houston too. I'm still doing Newly, which is a clothing rental service, and I've tried Fashion Pass, I've tried Rent the Runway. I kind of want to go back to Fashion Pass because I feel like they've had really good brands recently and just kind of switch things up. I mean, if you do the same rental service for so long, like, you know, you may have worn all the clothes. But I did order my Newly, I think it was like 2 days ago. I wish I did it earlier so I could have something for this weekend because I have no idea what I'm gonna wear. And honestly, that's like one of the biggest cons of Newly is that their shipping takes so long. I feel like Rent the Runway is the fastest for sure. I think it's like 2-day shipping. It's actually insane. These are the Party Smart pills, and you take one before, during, or after. And honestly, when I take them, I take one before and after, just in case. Here's the outfit I picked out for today. It's very like beachy. I don't know how I got here, but I don't hate it. Thoughts on the Waymo?
Pretty strict about it. I don't like it too much.
He touched the windshield wiper. That was our first Waymo experience ever, which honestly I'm surprised it took us this long because we live in Austin and it's been a thing for quite a while now. Although I don't think either of us really have the option on Uber. Like we signed up, but Ryan said he's changed the setting that he wants Waymos. But I don't know, we haven't like gotten the option. I was sitting on the toilet, you know, I'm a little tipsy, you guys, and I was getting out my liquids and I was like, where are the flowers? And I realized we left them in my car this whole time. I think they're salvageable, but like not a great thing that we just did leaving these flowers in the car. So let's just like go ahead and put them in a vase. A flower stand that I just found earlier this year, Cassiopeia, just closed down like randomly. And they had the most beautiful specialty cut flowers. It just closed. That was my favorite thing, to like go to the flower stand. And yeah, it was very pricey, but it was just like my treat. But honestly, Trader Joe's has definitely stepped up their flower game. I feel like in the past I would just get hydrangeas, but I found dahlias this time, and now they have like peonies when they're in season. When I was picking up some flowers at the farmer's stand, my favorite flower to get were snapdragons. I love getting flowers that have buds on them still, because then like in a couple days you can see them blooming, and I think it's so fun. I feel like tomorrow I'm gonna be like, what the hell is that floral arrangement? Because I'm doing this tipsy. Just gonna like sticking things wherever I feel. If you guys are in Austin, I would highly recommend that brunch place we went to today. The vibes were immaculate. I feel like it's not very well known just yet, so it wasn't too busy. And it was beautiful. I didn't do much research on it before we went because my friend had booked the reservation. I was like taking all these videos and my waiter came up to me. He greeted us and he was like, are you an influencer or something? Like, you're taking so many videos. I'm like, I'm just taking videos before my friends get here so I don't get annoyed. It's so beautiful in here. All right, this isn't my best work, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm just happy to have some flowers in my home because my hydrangeas were definitely dead already. They were still in the vase. It's 5:56, which means we have like 30 minutes to like chill, play with Sophie, get her energy out. We just fed her, and then we're going to head out and meet more friends. If you guys are still watching this vlog, thank you so much for sticking around. I know it was a very long vlog, and you guys let me know in the comments, are we still liking the long vlogs? For me, my attention span has just been so shitty lately that I am kind of liking shorter vlogs. So let me know what you guys prefer. I'm super active on TikTok and Instagram, so if you guys want to go follow me over there, it is the same handle at @so_gnarly without the G. This whole next month we're home. I feel like we've been traveling so much recently, so I'm thrilled to be just staying at home, enjoying my mortgage, being in my routine. So let me know if there's any specific videos that you guys want to see from me. I'm really thinking about doing an updated make routine, like fully in depth. So let me know if that's something of interest, but I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.